work in a luggage factory. We make suitcases. The tank I work at is 6 foot deep, 8 foot square. In 40 seconds, you have to take the wet felt out of the felter, put the blanket on, draw out the excess moisture. You wait 2, 3 seconds, take the blanket off, pick the wet felt up, put it on your shoulder. Reach over, get the hose, spray the inside of this copper screen, turn around, walk to the hot, dry dye behind you. Take the hot piece off, set it on the floor. Put the wet piece on, the dye dry, you push this button. Inspect the piece we just took off, stack it, count it, 40 seconds. In the summertime, the temperature in our workstation ranges anywhere from 100 to 150 degrees. I've taken thermometers and checked it out. I have arthritis in the joints of my fingers, naturally in my shoulder from balancing this wet piece. The hose will leak and sometimes spray back on you. The hydraulic presses leak, so you're slipping on oil. You have the possibility of being burnt every time the hot dye touches that wet felt. You're just engulfed in a cloud of steam every 40 seconds. The tanks run 24 hours a day. I work 8 hours straight with 2 10-minute breaks and a 20-minute break for lunch. I find it difficult to eat my lunch in that length of time. 40 seconds. Granddad was a sailor, and he blew in off the water. My father was a farmer, and I his only daughter. I took up with a no-good millworking man from Massachusetts who died from too much whiskey and leaves me these 3 faces to feed. Millwork ain't easy, millwork ain't hard. Millwork most often is a gosh dang awful boring job, and I'm waiting for my daydreams to take me through my morning, to put me in my coffee break so I can have a sandwich and remember it's me and my machine for the rest of the morning, for the rest of the afternoon, and the rest of my life. They can't keep men on the tanks. They say it's too monotonous. I think women adjust to monotony better than men do because they're used to doing more than one thing at a time. Where a man can only do one thing at once, a woman can talk to a child while she's doing something else. That's the same way it is on the tanks. You get to be automatic in what you're doing while your mind is doing something else. My mind begins to wander to my days back on the farm, and I can see my father smiling at me, swinging on his arm, and I can hear my granddad's stories of the storms out on Lake Erie, vessels and cargoes and fortunes and sailors' lives were lost. It's my life has been wasted, and I have been a fool to let this manufacturer use my body for a tool. I get to ride home in the evenings, staring at my hands, swearing by my sorrow that a young girl ought to stand a better chance. And may I work this mill just as long as I am able, and never meet the man whose name is on the label. It's me and my machine for the rest of the morning, for the rest of the afternoon gone, and the rest of my life. You wish you didn't have to work the tanks, but when it's all you know how to do, that's what you do.